So DFC Intelligence just released updated forecasts regarding the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X, and it looks like these two systems might suffer some short delays with the global issues that are going on right now. So this might not come as a surprise to anybody who has been watching and following the news. With so many cancellations, supply chain constraints, and issues around within gaming, it is clear that that might be a real possibility. Now, we don't know. There's been no hard confirmation, and with events that Microsoft is going to be running digitally, and there's rumors of PlayStation and even Nintendo having some digital events. Even Square Enix has confirmed that they're looking at how to kind of bring this into a digital environment. We could see a massive shift in how game information is disseminated and communicated going forward. Even the NBA, having canceled their seasons, are now looking at actually playing NBA 2K live on Twitch, at least as it relates to some of the teams. So this is going to be something that we're going to be following very closely, and having this communication and having the social distancing right now should be hopefully something that is short-lived. Now, hello workforce. Welcome to this video in which that we're going to be talking about obviously all the effects on the gaming industry. My opinion, I'd love to know your opinion, but more than anything else, what we're trying to do right now is help stem the curve from a logarithmic exponential curve, trying to bend that down, and hopefully everybody is doing okay and being safe, and that's really the goal of this. Hopefully we get to all look back on this, whether it's in a couple of months, in a couple of weeks, or next year, and say, wow, wasn't that blown out of proportion. That is the goal. That is really what I hope for, but we're going to be playing it safe regardless of that. So with the Series X and with the PlayStation 5, potential delays. We saw with the PlayStation 3, if you guys aren't aware, that system almost suffered a massive delay because of just a $15 part. Manufacturing and delivering these systems is no small feat, is no these things just don't get printed off the shelves, especially when everything that is impacting the world as it is right now. So as it goes, then that brings up a lot of questions with like games and releases and how the economy is going to like structure, because video games can actually be probably the best form of entertainment dollar for dollar right now. People aren't going to movies, people aren't going out to eat, but online games and games in general are a really safe and easy way for us all to play and communicate. Just the other day, even like teachers were tweeting out like, can Zoom handle or GoToMeeting handle like meeting with their classes remotely? And if you guys aren't aware, we use Zoom as a part of our podcast. That's just a kind of a visual meeting in which that you're just kind of in a meeting room. I can't explain it better or in a different way other than that. Anyhow, it's just like you have GoToMeeting, you got Zoom. These are just platforms for video conferencing. So they were talking about bringing it into World of Warcraft. They were talking about bringing it into MMORPGs, namely because of these systems are designed and they thrive on their ability to have a massive amount of scale of people. It's funny that we bring this up because even scientists and epidemiologists, they've studied World of Warcraft to help with pandemics like the one that is going on in the world today. So ultimately, it's just, I think video games might in some way, shape, or form help to stem the tide, to help break the curve. If we're able to sit back and play them. My heart does go out to all of those who are impacted from a work perspective, who aren't able to go into the office, who aren't able to go, if you're working in the service industry, if you're working in the food industry, if you're working and you're reliant on that paycheck each and every week. Hopefully this all gets set right. And honestly, that's something that I think I'm watching very closely to see if it does. So anyway, for me and my family, we are trying to take it easy and play it safe. I know my sister sent out a message that the Diocese of Little Rock is canceling Mass. And I think that is really interesting. And not like in the grand scheme of it, they're just offering a dispensation, and they're really making drastic measures to help bend this curve. And we're already seeing something out here in Dallas, talking about the Dallas is issuing different things. So I don't know where you guys are in the world, but just obviously be safe, make smart decisions, wash your hands. Let's play some games. I think at the end of the day, I think that's what it's going to be about. But how does this all relate, obviously, with next generation? And the question to you, and I just want you to suspend internet caps and data caps and bandwidth issues, because we're seeing it over in Italy right now, where gamers are actually they're stressing out the network infrastructure of Italy playing Fortnite and the new Call of Duty Warzone mode, which was fascinating to see. But I wanted to sit here and say, I wonder, as it goes with GeForce Now, with Shadow PC, with Stadia, with xCloud, if we see a faster adoption into those ecosystems due to not having to have such supply chain stressors. Obviously, they're going to suffer from the same manufacturing issues, but instead of having it to be, when we're talking about shipping, we're talking about delivery, it seems like there's going to be a lot of interesting things at play here. Something that I plan on watching thoroughly and with great interest here on the channel. If you're interested in that, just let me know. I'd like to talk to you guys about it. I'd like to get your thoughts about it. If these systems end up being delayed, I think Microsoft and hopefully Sony follow suit with that cross-generational approach to buying a game. Just buy the game on PS4, and guess what? It's already there waiting for you when you do get your PS5. If they aren't fully delayed, there could be obviously massive limitations in supply. And if that's the case, obviously you'll probably see a lot of spike happen with that interest, especially as it relates to gaming, as opposed to like the other things that we talked about with movies and large social gatherings. So it'll be interesting to see how people respond to Twitch and Mixer and things like that. So anyway, I'm just going to be keeping an eye out on it. If you guys are interested, like I said, let me know. Thanks for watching. This is such a weird post at the end of the day because we're just kind of waiting for confirmation. We're waiting for news. We're waiting for the 18th. And well, you know what? Instead of worrying about it, I know that we'll be playing some video games, and hopefully you'll be able to come play with us, or you'll find some really good people to play with. Either way, I wish you all luck. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Take care.